Ireland Baldwin knows that silence better than anyone. And now, as she turns 30, she's breaking it, once and for all. Because this week, the daughter of Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger decided to do what few in Hollywood ever dare to do. Tell the truth. The whole painful, unfiltered truth, and what she revealed about her own family, is leaving people speechless. In a blog post she called 30, Flirty and Surviving, Ireland confessed she's cutting off the narcissistic, unreliable addict family members she once believed she needed in her life. She wrote, "I move into 30 with a lot less weight on my shoulders. But that weight, it wasn't just fame. It was family." She described her childhood as lonely. A little girl shuttled between two parents in the middle of a bitter Hollywood divorce. Cameras outside, lawyers inside, and nowhere to hide. When she was only 11, the world heard her father's now infamous voicemail. The one where Alec Baldwin, furious and exhausted, called his own daughter a rude, thoughtless little pig. The tape leaked, the headlines exploded, and Ireland's pain became entertainment for millions. But no one ever asked what it felt like to be that child, the one everyone judged, but no one really knew. In her 30s, she says she's no longer chasing approval, no longer trying to fix broken people, no longer mistaking drama for love. Nothing was more freeing, she wrote, than realizing how poisonous these people are. For the first time, Ireland says she's building a life that feels peaceful. And the turning point, the moment everything changed, was the day she became a mother. In 2023, she and musician Andre Alan Anjos, known as Arak, welcomed their daughter, Holland. That's when it hit her. She didn't have to repeat the patterns she grew up with. She said, "I can protect her from them. I can build my own version of a family, so piece by piece, and show how a real family treats one another." Ireland also looked back on her 20s, calling them 10 years of confusion, pain, and self-doubt. She admitted she spent years pretending she had it all together while secretly falling apart. But instead of regret, she offered lessons. She wrote about learning not to change people who don't want to be changed, about forgiving herself for mistakes, about calling her mom every day. And then, almost like a whispered confession, she repeated one sentence 10 times, "You are not fat." It wasn't about vanity. It was about self-acceptance. About silencing that inner critic she says haunted her for most of her life. But not every Baldwin has been cut from her circle. Ireland has often spoken with love about her stepmother, Hilaria Baldwin, the woman many expected her to resent. Instead, Ireland called her the reason I still have my dad. She said Hilaria brought balance to Alec's life and gave her something she never had growing up, siblings. 7 of them. Turning 30, she says, isn't about celebration. It's about transformation. She's not pretending everything's perfect. She's not erasing her past. She's learning from it and breaking the cycle that nearly broke her. She ended her message with a line that feels like both a warning and a wish. "I can't control the world around me. I can only focus on my own road. I hope to find my people, my village." A woman born into one of America's most famous families, finally realizing that blood isn't always thicker than peace. Maybe the bravest thing you can do is not stay, but walk away. And maybe, as Ireland Baldwin moves into her next chapter, lighter, freer, unafraid, she's teaching all of us something we forget too often. Sometimes walking away is how you finally come home.